So we're in Clovis, California. We're just getting ready to install a new wax ring on this toilet. It's leaking around the base. And after pulling the toilet, we have a plastic flange, ABS, and it is cracked right there. And that's where the bolt goes. It sits right there in the corner. We put the bolt in there and tighten it down. Then I can't guarantee that this toilet's not going to start leaking again. We don't use these flanges. These are horrible. But this is what you have. This other side, you can see everything's. It's hard to tell from looking down on it, but everything's bent. So they've over tightened. This screw goes right there at the end. And this screw goes right there, and so they've tightened it so much they've actually pulled the flange up and away from the rest of it. So it's very. It's in bad shape right there. Anyway, so to repair this, yeah, we're looking at like $400. We got to cut the old flange out, glue a new one in, and then anchor it with cement anchors all the way around before we can even set the toilet. So, anyways, we just wanted to document that. Like I say, that's the crack right there. Hopefully, you can see that. Anyways. We're going to call in and make sure it's okay to go ahead and do this, and then we'll get busy on the repair. Okay, so they're in Clovis, California. Let's finish installing a brand new closet flange on here. We had to cut the old one off, including the top part, to get it down so this would sit low enough. So this is a 4-inch closet flange. It goes inside 4-inch pipe. We had to cut everything out, chisel, sawzall, and then a little wheel cutter, got everything off, and then this is glued in the way it's supposed to be, right? From new construction, it gets glued in place, so it's glued and then screwed. So I drilled an extra hole there because we ran into trouble with that one, but so you should have 6 screws. That's always what you're going to have on a closet flange. So that keeps the ring down to the floor, and then the bolts are mounted to that, and then this plastic serves to seal the sewer line. So once you get wax on there, there's no air leaking through, there's no water leaking through, nothing, and then the flange serves to bolt and hold the bowl down. So anyways, we can get some wax ring in here and get this set, and we won't take another video after this, but so far this is done. Okay, still in Clovis, California, got the toilet reset. This looks like it's original to the home, probably a full 3-gallon flush. Don't see the manufacturer on it. So inside we replaced the fill valve and the flapper down there, but they're both worn out. Give you a brand new water line as well, water connector right here. It's not tied in yet, but brand new water connector. And so the problem we're having, you see the first one of the pictures that I've got, and I've already sent it to you, and I'll put it in my folder as well, is down the sides of both toilet. So right here, this tile that you see against the shower area, that's the only tile that goes underneath the toilet. So what you're supposed to do, the closet flange is about a 7-inch diameter, so it's round, and you've got a picture of that. What you're supposed to do is tile all the way around it, right up to it. So what they opted to do, as you can see from the picture, is they just left a cavity underneath there. So there's nothing on this side of the toilet where it sits. It's sitting right on the edge of the tile, right here at the front, barely touching. So your support really is happening right here, and then all the way back here. Okay, right there where it's touching. Here you can see it's sitting right over nothing. Like this is grout. That's the end of a tile. And then no grout, end of a tile, it goes down to concrete. So there's like a 3/8-inch drop off right there. Nothing we can do about that besides having someone come in and put tiles in there for support. Normally we'll come in and we put these shims in, these little plastic shims. These guys right here. And we do have some of them in. We've got, around the perimeter, we've got some different spots. You can see one there. Wherever there's a gap, we put one of those shims in there. It's not focusing, but there's a shim in there, a shim in the back. These won't work here because it drops into the hole. So these guys, instead of going in flat across tile, for example, if you're sliding into the toilet and there's a grout line there, it would slide through and it would be on another tile, and that would support it. This is just dropping off in the hole. So these guys right here, if you try and put them in, you can see they just pick up and go down into the hole. There's no way to support that. Got it tightened up. We got that flange set. We got a video of that. We've got this tightened up real good. It's not moving. We got it supported. If you have further problem with it, you'll have to do something with the floor, or when you upgrade the toilet, it's just a bad spot. It seems like if you upgraded the toilet, you might get something with a wider base that would actually come out and sit actually on the tile. But that's a future project. But that's the only way to get support on that side, outside of pulling the toilet, putting tile in there, or having a tile guy put tile in there, and then putting it back down. But it's tight. It's solid. It's not going anywhere. But I do need to document it, because when things aren't correct, we need to let you know. So anyways, that's how this installation is done.